All right, lads. Welcome back to me podcast. It's Cheaper Than Therapy. Mick Thomas here. How are you? How you doing? Thanks for liking, subscribing, and sharing and coming on back. Welcome to the new listeners and subscribers. I see you coming in. I see the numbers being added on there and you're saying hello. Cheers. You're more than welcome. Check out my other podcast called The Manxiety Show with my good buddy Corey Brooks. We have a guest, our first guest on the show this week. Hopefully he'll probably bail. Dan Barry is going to be on there, but Dan Barry used to be my co-host of the Almost Irish podcast, so it's going to be weird, innit? Old co-host meeting the new one. That's weird. Would you go out? Would you be able to have dinner with your two exes, or one ex and your new missus or husband? Weird. Check that out anywhere you get your podcast from. Spotify, iTunes, blah, 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 blah. Insert wherever you get your podcast from here. Come see me live. I'm on the road, heading out there. Let's start this week, starting on Thursday. Columbus, Ohio. I'm at the Funny Bone there. And on the 12th and 13th, I'm at the Minnesota Irish Festival this year. So if you live near Minnesota, swing by. I'm there with my good buddies Dave Nihill, Sean Finnerty, as I am with them also in Columbus at the Funny Bone. The 20th, I will be at the Comic Strip. Love the Comic Strip. 27th, I am at Long Island. I'm at the Oakdale Theatre. The CM Performing Arts Centre. That's a big one. Come out for that one if you will. And the 25th, 26th of November, I'm recording a special in Florida, in New Smyrna Beach, down in Florida. That's where it's going to be. That's where I am going to put together the hour. Come on down, Floridians. Would love to see you. If, of course, we all are alive by then. That's the big one. Are we going to be alive by November? Don't know. Now, again, we all know Mick Thomas here has gotten in trouble for saying things like, I don't believe in conspiracy theories, while setting up a joke. And people have attacked me. How dare you not believe in conspiracy theories? Like I hurt their feelings that I said I don't believe in them. And let's be honest, I do, but for the purpose of the joke. See, if I say I believe in a conspiracy theory, I say it on stage, then I've divided my room and it's like they roll their eyes and blah, blah, blah. So there's an art form to how you tell a joke. You have to choose your words wisely. That's why comedy is an art. But here's one that started up now recently. I don't know, if you live in New York area, you've probably, I don't know if you've seen this play. If not, go Google it. Or you know what, you don't even have to. I'm going to save you the time. So there's a new commercial playing now. And it's about the big one, right? And we're not talking about someone's penis. We are talking about a nuclear bomb hitting New York. And it's a commercial for it. Not where can you buy your nuclear bombs. You know, it's not, go to Walmart, get your nuclear, although I haven't said that, you probably would get a nice nuclear, at Walmart. But it's not that. It's not where can you get a nuclear weapon. It's what to do when the big one happens. That's it. That's what the commercial's about. And it's a very calm woman walking through a very clean New York City, which is not really because it's green screen behind her. She wouldn't be bothered going into New York City, you could tell. And it looks like it's the set of Friends. Remember in Friends when they would go outside, right? They'd be in the what was the name of the Central Park? Wasn't that the name of the coffee place they went to? And then they would go outside to see a car or somebody, and the outside looked fake. That's what it is. And it's this woman, and she comes out and she goes. So I'll go through. I wrote it in red to make it more serious, but I wrote out all the steps. So this episode is not only going to be informative, entertaining, I'm also going to save your lives. That's what we do over here at the Cheaper Than Therapy podcast. But let's go through the do's and don'ts of if a nuclear bomb hits New York. So you don't have to go anywhere else you're getting all your information right here. So get a pen, pause the episode, go get a pen and paper, come back, write it down. Okay, are you back? Good. So, and I'm going to quote her in this, by the way. I'm not paraphrasing. I'm not making any of this up. I'm quoting this lady word for word. So, she says, starts off and she goes, the big one has hit. Just call it the big one. She never said a nuclear explosion hit. She never said, hey, Russia acting the cunts and they sent over a bunch of missiles. Didn't China jumped on board and they fired stuff? They never said any of that stuff. She just said the big one hit. I don't know what the big one was, but I'm assuming it's a nuclear explosion. So she said, the big one hit. Don't ask me how and don't ask why. And then she moves on. Well, no, back up a second. How did it happen? And why did it happen? Let's ask those questions. Let's not just sweep those two questions under the rug. How and why? Hey, you don't need to know that. Yeah, trust me, it just happened. No, we need to know why did it happen. Who fucked up? Who pissed off somebody so bad that they wanted to launch a nuclear missile at New York? I mean, I get you're saying the homeless problem is out of control in New York City and maybe that's your way of cleaning it up, right? I get, maybe, I don't know. But let's start off with that one. Let's ask how it happened and let's ask why it happened. Let's not ignore that. But anyway, she just brushed that over. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. Okay, so she's done that, right? She's got that, and she goes, there are 3 steps to follow. That's it. That's all you need to know. 3 steps to follow. Isn't that great? In a nuclear holocaust, the end of the world, you look at Terminator and you see the machine come out and crushing the skulls and dun, 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 dun. And only 3 steps to avoid that. You would have thought there would have been a big manual. You would have thought there would have been a list of things that would do training you might need. No, 3 steps. That's all you do for a nuclear explosion. This is awesome. Let's get into it. Let's get into those 3 steps. Let's learn together. Number 1, get inside. Get inside. That's kind of obvious, right? No, because I do want to quote her word for word. Get inside fast. So don't dilly-dally, right? Don't dilly-dally. If you know the nuclear holocaust is coming, don't stroll. Don't, better get inside. Wait, I didn't check the mail. Let me go check. Let me bring back in the rubbish bins, the garbage cans, right? Let me go in. Oh, look, my tomatoes are coming in. That's nice. Glad we have a bit of rain. We could have used it, so that looks well. Get in fast. No dilly-dallying. Straight in the doors, right? Next thing you want to do. By the way, get in fast with your friends and family. Friends and family. Nah, I'm okay. I don't, right? My friends, I love all my friends. But 20 minutes, if you hang out with them long enough, it's like I go on the road with my friends. I take them for comedy clubs. But when you drop them off home at the end of it, the flight lands or whatever, you're kind of done with them. I'll see you in a few days. Let's take a few days before we talk or text again, yeah? I'm not going to spend the nuclear holocaust with my friends, right? But anyway, they say, family and friends, just jump in there, right? Like it's a dinner, like it's a party, like it's a Super Bowl party. Whose house are you going to? Because you have to pick, because some people are friends with more than one set of friends. My friends are friends with other people that I'm not friends with. They're friends with me, and they're not friends with the friends I have over here. So it's like, whose Holocaust house are we going to? Not Holocaust, that was terrible. I take that back. You know what I mean? Whose nuclear disaster? I guess it is no. Whose nuclear disaster house are you going to? Right? Oh, I don't know. Well, we might go to them in the morning, and then in the afternoon we'll just stay for a little bit, but then we'll go over to my other friend's house because he's having a end of the world party. So no, it's just don't do that. Don't do that. Just so leave your friends out. I would say personally, just family, getting close with the family, and I would say your close family, in-laws. You don't need them. If for some reason you're not going to make it, you don't want your last few moments of art on earth is just, someone like a mother-in-law or someone just kind of, taking digs at the dust on the back of the TV. So you don't want that, right? Just get in with immediate family, I would say. All right, so we got that one. Do not stay in the car. So when they say inside, it doesn't mean stay in your car. So you can't be. So if you're listening, like we've all done that. I think men do it more than women. I'm not saying women don't do it. When you come home and you pull in the driveway and you're just sitting there and you go, oh, fuck, I got to just collect myself before I go in there. Like, what's waiting for you in there, right? And it's love. There's love in there in your family. But you sometimes need a minute before you just shut the car off and enjoy the silence, don't you? You don't want to just run in and have kids jump on the door and go, guess what? I went to do a fart today, but it turned out it was a shit. You know what I mean? You have to be ready to process that kind of stuff. So don't sit in the car and take that moment, because I know what you're thinking. I got to sit in here. I'm going to go into this family. I got to be sticking around them for the whole nuclear end of the world. Am I wrong by saying the nuclear holocaust? Or is like a Holocaust only specific to the Holocaust, the unfortunate thing that happened to the Jewish people? Can I say nuclear Holocaust? I don't know why I can't think of the Armageddon. We'll just call it Armageddon from now on. But yeah, you don't want to be in your car. You know, you want to take a moment before you go spend Armageddon with your family. You need to process that. So, but anyway, don't sit in the car. Don't sit in the car. Straight inside. Get into a building right away and get far from the windows. I want to watch the mushroom cloud. I want to watch that big wall of vroom. You know that when you see it when they drop just vroom, and then the trees get knocked over sideways. I want to watch that. I can't. Get away from the windows, guys. Get away from the windows. You don't want to watch that. All right, because it's gone. There goes the dog. There he goes again. Every fucking episode. Sit down, Benny. Benny. Sit down. No, enough. The Holocaust isn't not. I said the Holocaust again. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? You know what it is? I swear to God, I'm not just saying it. I watched Schindler's List 2 nights ago, and I was just like, ugh, what a horrible, and it's whatever. And X-Men, that happens in X-Men too. It happens during the Holocaust. Sit down. Armageddon is not coming for you. So I'm sorry, Benny. Go lie down. Go lie down. Enough now. Go lie down. Go. Do you like, if you're watching on camera, you see he's got a strap on him like for walking, and it's all pride. So Thomases are woke. Thomases are woke. Dog is gay apparently. So get away from the windows. And as I'm saying that, my dog is looking out the window. I think maybe that was it. I said get away from the window, and he's like, I'm not obeying you. And he went straight up, so he wants to go look at Armageddon out the window. So that's tip number one. That's tip number one, right? Easy peasy. Tip number 2, stay inside. So now that you're inside, you might think, I want to run outside and catch like ash falling, all the radiation ash. You want to get all that, and you want to go out and talk to wave to the neighbors. If you talk to them, I don't really talk to my neighbors at all, to be honest with you. Just but you do. Don't go outside. Stay inside. That's what the message is. Don't go outside. Shut your doors and windows. Right, you want to keep the doors and windows shut. I do that anyway, right? The air conditioning bill will be up the roof. Imagine, do you ever do that? You come home and your air conditioning's pumping in your house, and you notice that your fucking daughter left the back window open. Why'd you leave the window open for? Because it's hot in there. That's why the air conditioning's for. I'm pumping all this air conditioning, going out the window. What's wrong with you? Or in the winter time, you turn the heat on. They got windows open. I'm not made of money. I might sneeze. Hang on. Excuse me. I apologize. Anyway, so so keep for fuck's sake, dog. Enough now. And it's nothing going by the way. I sometimes when he barks, I go up to the window to see what he's barking at, and it's nothing. Fucking useless dog. I'm bringing you back to that kill shelter in North Carolina. You see what happens? We won't be barking then. I would never. So shut the doors, shut the windows, and then head to the basement if you don't have a basement, right? Kind of seems like they're bragging now, and they're kind of shitting on people who don't have a basement in their house. Like, oh, you don't have a basement? Oh, okay. It's usually a man cave now. It's usually someone has it turned into a man cave, but go to the basement. And if you don't have a basement, sit in the middle of the building. Do you know where the middle of the building is in your house? Should we get a measuring tape out? So get a measuring tape out, measure where the middle of the building is. That's the safest point of the house. So go, and then what? You got to sit there? You got to sit in the middle of the building? Is that it? For how long? Anyway, so sit in the middle of the building, okay? If you were outside, get clean immediately. Get clean immediately. So go in, jump in the shower, which I'm assuming the water's going to be turned off. But anyway, go in, wash all that radiation off you. You know what? I use Irish Spring, obviously. But I'm sure the chemicals in it. For fuck's sake, would you stop? Go lie down. Benny, go lie down right now. You see, that's how you treat a dog, by the way. I notice people are going, oh my God, that wasn't cruel. Forceful. Now he's flapping there. Look at anything to disrupt the show. Fucking hell. What was I talking about? Get clean. Get clean. I use Irish Spring. So the chemicals in the Irish Spring, I'm sure, are way stronger than the radiation. So wash all that ash out of your head. All that chemical stuff. Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. Remove and bag all your clothing to keep... because I'm trying to quote it and I can't even read my own handwriting. Remove and bag all clothing to keep radiation, dust, and ash away from your body. So whatever clothes you're wearing outside, I'm sorry if it was your favorite shirt, favorite shorts. It's the summertime if it hits. Put it in a bag. Get rid of it. But here's the thing too. You can't go outside, so you can't throw it outside. So what do you do with it? Just put it in another room? But I can't. I'm in the middle of the house, so I'm going to be equally as close to the radiation. But whatever. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. That's what you got to do. So that's step 2. Hope you're all paying attention, writing it down. Step 3. Stay tuned in and follow media for updates. There you go. The media. You should join a nuclear disaster, during Armageddon. A nuclear holocaust sounds right, so I'm just going to stick with nuclear holocaust. The nuclear holocaust, you definitely want to turn to the media. They are going to be honest with you. They're going to tell you the truth. They're going to tell you the facts. The mainstream media are definitely, because I guess they're going to keep the TVs on, right? Are the TVs going to be on? How is that going to happen? So we're going to turn on what? Fox, CNN? Listen to those fucking liars. You're going to just turn on Fox. Well, Biden's fault. Well, that's not going to help me right now, mate. You're going to turn on CNN. It was like, well, you know, Trump and Putin. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? The media are the ones, like, they're not. I'm not going to go to them for advice. I'm not. I'm going to go to my friend Bill. My friend Bill is a hunter. I'm going to call him. What am I going to do, Bill? That's it. And Bill's not going to pick up because Bill, you know, Bill's going to be out scavenging for rats. Bill, how do I eat rats and how long do I have to wait before I eat my dog? I will eat my fucking dog today. He's annoying me that much, to be honest with you. I'm calling Bill. I'm not turning on. I'm not looking for the media because they're going to give us all the honest answers. The media, here's the media for you. Oh no, the nuclear disaster has hit. Make sure you take your nuclear vaccine from Pfizer. That's the fucking media. That's what you're going to get. That's exactly what you're going to get. Oh, here's a nuclear disaster. Have you taken your nuclear vaccine? Oh, you haven't? Well, Pfizer's got a really good one that keeps all the radiation out of your body. Will it stop me from dying? No, but definitely get your radiation vaccine. You definitely need your nuclear vaccine. So, yeah, the media. And don't forget to sign up to notify New York City for any updates. So you got to go sign up for an app now, right? And then they're going to message you. If you sign up for it, you go online. Hey, what's the update? What do I do? So these are the things you have to go again. And don't go outside again. Well, that's another one. Don't go outside. They love us not going outside. I guess you've said that 4 times now that we should definitely not go outside. So that we get that as a rule. And then the last rule is on there is don't go outside and wait for officials to say it's safe. Fuck that. Officials are the ones that caused this fucking mess. The officials are the one that put us in this shithole, right? The officials are the reasons that someone else has thrown fucking grenades and fucking missiles at us. I'm gonna trust those cunts? What's wrong with you? Fucking trust officials. The fuck out of here. That's your last rule on it? Oh no, her last point on it, by the way, is like, you've got this. Like a training video. Like you're signing up to go work in an IKEA factory and they don't even have training departments anymore. They just sit you down in front of a video. You've got this. Is that it? That's it? Nothing. They're your tips how to survive. Is it? Because when I watched Terminator 2, there's none of that shit in it. None of that shit in Terminator 2. This is what we're saying. So I don't think I have got this, to be honest with you. But anyway, I hope these tips have saved you and your family. And that's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. Bringing humor and saving lives. If that is what I'm known for in this world, then so be it. So be it. If, you know, I am a hero, that you call me, that's up for you to say. I'm not going to give myself the title of a hero. That's up to you to say. I'll stay out of it. But anyway, Go see me live. You know where I am. Dog's going to start barking in a second, so I'm going to wrap this up again. Thanks for listening, liking, subscribing, and share it. Share it with your people. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Give me a thumbs down if you don't. Give me a comment. It's nice to hear from you, even the hateful ones. I want to know what's going on with you. Do you need a hug? Anyway, thanks so much. Check out my other podcast, The Manxiety Show, also available where you get your podcasts. And as always, wash your hands, you dirty fuckers. Stay safe, and good luck to you.